Today is day 76 of my 100 Days of Gratitude. I'm sitting in an empty bathtub in a satin robe trying to stay cool because for some reason my body just can't seem to regulate itself and I can't spend the entire day in the shower. So today's been a rough day, and I flip-flop sometimes between sharing something positive but maybe not as authentic and sharing the shit days that I have and finding gratitude anyway. So because of this project, I think I'm pretty in tune with what I'm grateful for, and I seem to have a lot of recurring grateful reasons, like it's easy for me to look around and see everything that I'm grateful for, especially because I've put a camera in my face every day for the last 76 days and kind of talked it out. And so that has kept me sane today, for sure. I woke up feeling anxious and sad, and I think sometimes days like today I kind of realize that almost my whole adult life I've had cancer, and I just don't really know where cancer ends and I begin, I guess. And when I was in remission, I really stepped back and, I was signing up for everything and I was writing so much, and I was kind of struggling a little bit, and I was talking to a nurse and she said, "What do you do for yourself? Like, what kind of hobbies do you have?" I said, "Well, I'm speaking like every weekend, and then I volunteer with this cancer group, and I'm on the board of directors for that, and then I have a blog." And she was like, "What do you do for yourself outside of cancer?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, nothing. I don't do anything outside of cancer." And so I learned to say no, which is hard for me. I'm definitely a people pleaser, and so it's hard for me to say no. And I actually hate that I'm even recording this. But then when I was diagnosed with metastatic disease, I don't really have a choice. I certainly have hobbies now outside of cancer, but I can't separate myself the same way that I could. It's hard to be a woman without breasts and in menopause when you're 33 and not connected with cancer. And it's hard to think that my 3 degrees in education will never be put to use in a career. And so I can't identify really with, the working population. And obviously I can't be a mom, and so I can't connect there with my friends who are moms. And again, this is not, oh my God, please don't take this as I know how lucky I am. I have so much to be grateful for. I've decided that when I have days like these and I wake up and just know that this is the tone for the day, I really try not to pressure myself into faking my way through it, because being positive is more than putting a smile on your face. And I've learned the hard way that by suffocating these feelings and hiding them and suppressing them, they just blow up. And it blows up in your face. So by letting myself have these days, I'm better for it. I just sometimes wonder what it would be like not to be sick, I guess. It just feels like it's been so long. And knowing that there is no cure, this is what it's going to be. And I mean, it takes one walk. It takes one walk down the childhood oncology department to slap me in the face and realize how fucking lucky I am to be 33 with terminal cancer. Instead of not seeing my 4th birthday. Or being a 6-year-old hooked up to a chemo bag. I get how lucky I am. And I know sometimes I compare myself to other people and people around me who seem to have it all together. And I'd also like to say that I totally get that everybody has a story. And even before cancer, I had a story. You know, we all go through shit. And we all have a rough go. And we've all lost somebody. And we've all dealt with our own illnesses and sicknesses, or the illnesses and sickness of loved ones. We struggle with our self-worth and poverty and racism. Like, these are real problems. Do I really have a problem? I don't think so. Yes, I'm gonna die really young. But in comparison, I'm really lucky and grateful. So today, my gratitude goes to my dad. I could do a 20-hour documentary on my gratitude for my dad. But I'll just give you a little slice. Today he called, which he often does. And I saw his face come up on my screen. And rather than ignore the call, because I'm petrified that if I ever do that, that something's going to happen and I'm never going to forgive myself, I answered the call and I said, I'm not having a very good day today. I'm fine. The pain is manageable. Mentally, it's not a good day. He said, okay, I love you so much. I'm sending you big, big hugs. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. And 35 seconds on the phone. And we hung up. And I'm so grateful that I can be honest with him. And he doesn't try to fix it. And he lets me be like this, because there are those in my life who sometimes try to fix it. And he can't. The same way that I can't necessarily fix the way I feel right now by smiling. It doesn't work like that. So I love you so much, Dad, and I'm so grateful for you. On to day 77, where I know I will feel better. I just have to lean into this one, I guess, a little bit. Talk to you tomorrow.